Tennis fans outline what Eala must change in a bid for a Grand Slam title. Alexandra Eala has made quite an entrance on the WTA Tour, quickly establishing herself as a top-level player with what might be the sport's most passionate fanbase. Her journey really took off around this time last year at the Miami Open, where she reached the semifinals against all expectations. Since then, she has continued to build on that momentum. At just 20 years old, she still lacks experience, and there are noticeable areas in her game that need work. In that context, tennis head fans have identified specific aspects they believe could help her make a push towards a Grand Slam title in the future. What Eala's supporters think she needs to do next. During a discussion about Eala on Talking Points, fans were asked what she should work on in 2026 if she wants to become a Grand Slam contender. The response was as strong as expected, since Eala has arguably the most passionate following across both the ATP and WTA tours. Two common themes emerged from the replies: addressing her serve and boosting her physical conditioning. As one fan succinctly put it, she needs to improve her serve, stamina, and consistency across a match. I think she needs better coaching, and up until now attracting and paying for that may have been prohibitive. Maybe that will change now. This viewpoint was shared by a second fan, who said, "As I've always said, to win tournaments, Alex should first train harder on her serves, strength, and stamina." One supporter advised her to emulate a fellow Filipino sporting icon, Manny Pacquiao, by writing, "She needs to train using Manny Pacquiao's blueprint of excellent endurance and stamina. Her stamina and serving are the major issues." Eala's serve has been highlighted as an issue since her early days on tour. It is now up to her team to address it before it becomes an even bigger obstacle at the top level. Alexandra Eala sets new personal best after impressive Dubai campaign. Even though she has made some strides with her serve in 2026, it still is not quite where it needs to be if she wants to compete for the top prizes. That has not held her back from another impressive showing at a WTA 1000 event, this time making waves in Dubai. Eala took down Alicia Parks, top 10 ranked Jasmine Paolini, and the red-hot Sorana Cîrstea before falling to Coco Gauff in the quarters. The young star is now up to a career-high ranking of number 31 in the world. From promise to podium, what Eala must change to win a Grand Slam. Tennis fans are romantics. We believe in late-night five-set miracles, in teenagers who swing without fear, in the idea that somewhere on a practice court a future Grand Slam champion is hitting one more ball. For the Philippines, that belief has a name: Eala. A former junior Grand Slam champion, Eala has already carved her place in history. But the leap from junior glory to lifting one of the four most coveted trophies, at the Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon Championships, or US Open, requires evolution. It demands transformation in mindset, physicality, tactics, and identity. If Eala is to move from contender to champion, here is what must change. 1. From counterpuncher to commander. Eala's natural game is built on timing, anticipation, and consistency. She reads patterns well and absorbs pace with impressive maturity. But at the highest level of women's tennis, absorbing is not enough. Grand Slam champions dictate. Against top 10 opponents, rallies shorten. First strike tennis dominates. Players like Iga Swiatek and Aryna Sabalenka don't simply wait for errors, they impose chaos. For Eala to win a slam, she must add 5 to 10% more average pace on her forehand. Step inside the baseline more frequently. Turn neutral balls into offensive opportunities. This does not mean reckless hitting. It means calculated aggression. It means recognizing that a 20-shot rally is not always a badge of honor. Sometimes it is a missed opportunity. A slam champion chooses when the point ends. 2. Serve as a weapon, not a warm-up. The serve is the most controllable shot in tennis. It is also the dividing line between good and great. Right now, Eala's serve starts points. To win majors, it must finish them. At Grand Slams, free points matter. Holding serve comfortably conserves energy across 2 grueling weeks. Without a reliable first serve that earns aces or weak returns, every service game becomes a battle. Changes required. Increase first serve percentage under pressure. Develop a consistent wide serve on the deuce side to open the court. Improve second serve kick to prevent attack. When you watch slam finals, you notice something. Champions rarely look stressed on serve. They trust it. Eala must build that trust until her serve becomes a statement. This game is mine. 3. Physical durability over 2 weeks. Winning 7 matches in 14 days is a marathon disguised as a sprint. Grand Slam tennis tests more than skill, it tests survival. Eala is athletic and agile, but to lift a slam trophy, she must become physically relentless. Consider what deep slam runs require. Back-to-back 3-set battles. Recovery within 24 hours. Competing in heat, wind, or indoor pressure. Mental clarity in the second week when fatigue clouds decision-making. Building more explosive lower body strength would allow her to generate extra pace. Defend wider angles. Maintain intensity deep into tournaments. Champions don't fade in week 2, they rise. Eala's conditioning must make her stronger in the quarterfinals than she was in round 1. 4. Emotional composure under the brightest lights. Talent travels. Composure wins. On junior courts, expectations are lighter. On the main tour, especially in a slam semifinal, the world watches. Social media buzzes. Headlines build pressure. 4. Eala, representing the Philippines, adds another layer. She carries national hope every time she steps on court. To win a slam, she must separate external expectation from internal focus. Develop reset rituals after errors. Embrace pressure instead of resisting it. Great champions don't eliminate nerves, they master them. They treat 30-30 in a slam semifinal like a practice drill. Calm is a skill, and it can be trained. 5. Tactical flexibility. A Grand Slam draw demands adaptability. Clay rewards patience. Grass rewards precision. Hard courts reward balance. Eala's junior success at the U.S. Open came on hard courts, but senior success requires versatility across surfaces. To contend everywhere, she must flatten her ground strokes for grass. Increase topspin depth for clay. Transition smoothly between defense and offense. Champions solve puzzles mid-match. If Plan A falters, Plan B emerges. If Plan B fails, Plan C disrupts rhythm. Eala must become a problem solver, not just a shot maker. 6. Stronger net presence. Modern women's tennis is baseline heavy, but finishing at net remains a lost art that separates champions. Short balls cannot be invitations, they must be executions. Improving. Approach shot selection. First volley depth. Overhead consistency. These refinements shorten points and apply psychological pressure. When opponents know that any short ball means immediate attack, they aim closer to lines, and errors follow. Net play is not decoration, it is domination. 7. Belief beyond potential. Perhaps the most important shift is internal. Many players believe they can compete. Few believe they will win. To lift a slam trophy, Eala must transition from hopeful to inevitable in her own mind.